So if you're new to business and you're wondering, where will I start? Should I start to market? Should I start to hire people? Where do I begin? So in this video, I'm gonna walk you through step by step exactly how to start a business. Because I myself, a few months ago, started a new brand, a new business, a new industry. And I'm gonna be revealing to you, sharing with you what I did so you can model and copy so that you will also achieve success in a short amount of time. Let's begin. Hi Tycoons, this is Fibo Lim, your partner in marketing online. In this channel, we publish weekly content about marketing, business, and entrepreneurship. So if you're new to this channel, I want you to go ahead and click subscribe. And don't forget to ring the notification bell so that man-notify ka every time we publish new videos. Before we start, I want to invite you to my free training where I share with you in my free webinar on how to market and sell your products online. Kindly visit this link, fibolim.com/class to register for a free seat. Ayan, so few months ago, I started a new business. It's a supplement business. I've been selling supplements before, but I did not succeed. That was before I knew how to market online. So the industry is pretty new to me. The business is pretty new to me. Currently, few months pa kami nag-ooperate, and I want to share with you what I have done. In my new business, we hit 7 digits in just a few days. But of course, I have experience and knowledge and skills and all of those crazy things, and I want to share that with you. Alright, so here's the step-by-step na ginawa ko sa aking new business, and let's begin. So I'm gonna be sharing with you siguro 5 steps lang, and we have not yet reached the 5th pa because we are very new. We're a month-old business pa. Okay, so the first thing that I made sure, is number 1, it's to make a profit. That's really it. Before I hired people, before I scaled, before I do all those crazy things, the first thing that I did was to make a profit for the business. Ibig sabihin, every time I spend on ads, I should make a positive return on my advertising expense. Every time I spend 1,000 pesos on ads, I should make 2,000 pesos in profit. And why ito yung inuna ko? Okay, it is because if you don't have profit, you don't have the capacity to pay for people, right? So I need to have that cash flow before I do anything else. Okay, so that's profit is the blood of the business, right? Now, it took me a few weeks to fix this because when I went in, because of my time, I didn't have a lot of time for the business. So when I had time, which is November, I started to fix things, and within just in a week, I guess, or in a few days, we were able to see a profit, and up until now, parang the cash flow has been coming in, right? So that leads to the second part, or the step 2, which is what we did is we created a system, okay? Now, a lot of people think na all they have to do sa business is just to generate leads, to make a profit, and that's it. But what if I tell you that's just for the first step, okay? That's just the first step. Welcome to business, my friend. Okay, if you think business is easy, then you shouldn't be an entrepreneur, right? So, when we were making a profit, most of the things is ako lang gumagawa tsaka yung partner ko. Okay? We were fulfilling the orders, I was the one calling. Just imagine that. I was the one calling my customers, asking them if sir, ma'am, confirm ba natin yung order to? I was doing the work. I was the one creating the funnels. I was the one helping in the ads and calling the customers, and all those dirty work, I was doing it even up to now. Even if I have the financial resources to invest in people, I do it. Why? It's for me to understand the job responsibility. Okay? I do it muna because I want to understand how long would it take, and also not just that, but I want to create a system. It's kind of hard for you to create a system if wala kang experience sa trabaho na yan. Well, if wala kang experience, it's kind of hard to create a system. And the purpose of that system is so that when I hire people, they will blend in sa system na ginawa ko. Okay? This system includes the action steps, the checklists, the step-by-step na gagawin nila, because you cannot hire someone and then, sige, yung gagawin mo is tatawagin mo lang yung mga customers tapos i-confirm yung order. Wala silang idea, how do you do that? Every business has their own way of doing it, right? So, what I did is, ako muna tumawag because I want to know what's the best script to use when calling. ako muna yung nagre-reply ng mga messages because I want to know like how they're reacting to my ads. And because of that, I was able to create like, okay, ito yung magandang reply. Now, when I hired people, which is step number 3, so like I hired people to fill in. Okay, so I hired people to answer the messages. Kumbaga, the first few people that you want to hire is things that are easily delegatable. Kumbaga yung mga administrative, repetitive things, those are the things that's not worth your time as an entrepreneur because it's not directly related sa pag-provide ng profit sa business. Entrepreneurs should focus their time and energy into something that is directly related sa growth ng business and profit ng business. And of course, I also don't want to do like answer messages all day. So, that's the third step. Ngayon, I want you to take note. Yung second step ko is I created a system first because, again, people will just blend in sa system na ginawa mo. Right? Don't hire people just because na-stress ka. Don't hire people just because you're just tired. You hire people systematically. Okay? And we only hire people only after we have created a system. Okay? That way, if aalis yung tao, it's easy to replace because the business is system dependent, not people dependent. Which leads us to my fourth step. Okay? Which is my fourth step was we are actually doing this now. Kumbaga, we're still in the process pa rin of hiring more people. Hindi pa napuno yung positions, but we are creating a culture as well. So ngayon, ang problem kasi if you don't have a culture is like, hindi kayo magkasabay sa mga kasama mo or yung mga ka-work mo. Okay? And one of our ways of creating this culture is through meetings. Okay? Through what you call our daily huddles. Every morning, we have a 15-minute daily huddle. And yung purpose niyan is para siyang quick check-in, and that is one of the ways to create a culture. When I say culture kasi, like, it's how you work eh. Like, are you people patient? Are you guys, like, hardworking? Are you guys, like, dedicated? You know, you can't expect your team to be dedicated and fully committed and all of those things if you have not created that culture. Okay? And ito yung maganda. Once you've created that culture, in your future hires, sila yung mag-a-adapt sa culture na binild mo. Okay? So, parang nangyari ngayon is, sinasabay namin yung mga 2, 3, 4 because syempre hindi pa kompleto. But ito yung parang gagawin namin. Of course, like sometimes, like if may aalis, you have to hire people. If may system na sira, you have to recreate a system again. But I'm letting you understand like what we're doing para you can do it as well in your business. Okay? And the last thing is, okay, automating or automate things. With regards to automating, you can automate via systems and you can automate via people. The goal is like most of your repetitive things, okay, especially yung mga tasks, like you just have to copy paste all day. You should find a way on how you can automate that through a system. Hindi pa kami nag-touch sa fifth step since we're still filling in positions and making the organization work. Once intact ng organization, we've created a culture, may people na, and the business is running na. The last thing that we're gonna do is we are gonna decrease the workload. So, how we're decreasing the workload, yung mga repetitive stuff, we find a way na ma-automate siya via system para we can allocate more work or parang a different type of work, a more creative work sa mga team members namin. Hindi yung parang buong araw nagka-copy-paste lang siya. Sayang yung skills, sayang yung energy, kaya naman na ma-automate via systems. And also, another way of automating, so this is like systems, another is through people. There are things kasi na hindi siya ma-automate via systems. Like for example, customer support, right? That's why we automate that via people. But what we do is we create a process for that. Ibig sabihin ng process, like merong scripts, merong mga sample conversations, so that if ever like that person leaves, we can just replace that person. Like, okay, panoorin mo tong mga recordings, panoorin mo itong manual. We're also building like an operations manual. Para nga, like, we can step out of the business and the business can run without us. So that is like the big picture of how things are going. Of course, hindi ko pa sinama nito like how do you scale and add more products and like, you know, all those crazy things. But so far, yun yung parang action steps namin with this business. Let me know in the comment section, what are your biggest learnings and takeaways from this video? Comment nga sa baba. If you're new to this channel, again, go ahead and click subscribe. I'm gonna wait for like 3 seconds for you to do that. Do it! Okay. Go ahead, click subscribe, and don't forget to ring the notification bell para ma-notify ka every time we publish new videos. Once again, invite kita sa aking free training kung saan pinapakita ko on how do you, market online, run ads, close more sales online through a sales process, automated sales process. Kindly visit this link, fibolim.com/class to register for my free web class. Once again, I want to thank you for watching at the end of the video. This is Fibo Lim. Achieve success, live with happiness, and enjoy the good life. See you in our next episode.